In a quiet town nestled between mountains and meadows, there lived a crow named Kavi who was unlike the others in his flock. While most crows loved shiny objects and spent their days hopping between rooftops and scavenging for food, Kavi had a fascination with building things. Since he was a chick, he had been more interested in how twigs could fit together, how leaves could layer into a structure, or how stones could be arranged into patterns. The other crows found him odd. They would laugh and say, "Kavi, you're a crow, not a carpenter. Come find something shiny and live like the rest of us." But Kavi didn't listen. He kept building. He made nests that were stronger and warmer than any other. He shaped perches that could balance in the wind and even built a little bridge over the puddle near the big oak tree, just because he thought it would be helpful. Despite his efforts, no one appreciated his work. They thought it was strange, even wasteful. He began to wonder if maybe he was just wrong for being different. One day, an elder crow named Bran pulled him aside. "You're wasting your energy, Kavi. Crows don't build bridges. Just fly and gather. That's our way." Kavi nodded but said nothing. He still felt something inside him urging him to keep creating. Then one summer, the skies turned dark. A strange storm rolled in from the west, faster and fiercer than any the crows had seen before. The winds howled, tearing branches from trees. Rain came in sheets, and hail fell like pebbles from the sky. The crows scattered, their usual roosts destroyed or flooded. Many of the nests were swept away. Panic spread through the flock. But Kavi's nest, built deep into a sturdy crevice with extra layers and careful bracing, held firm. When the storm passed and the skies cleared, Kavi's nest was one of the few still standing. Crows gathered around, astonished. "How did you make it withstand the storm?" one asked. "It was how I built it," Kavi said, voice quiet but steady. "I studied the wind. I wove the twigs tighter. I made it different." Word spread, and soon crows from all over the valley came to see Kavi. He began teaching them how to build better nests, how to think beyond tradition. Some resisted at first, but after another harsh rain weeks later, it became clear, his methods worked. They weren't just clever. They saved lives. One young crow, inspired by Kavi, even began building tunnels under tree roots for shelter during floods. Another started creating lookout points in tall trees. A new culture began to grow, one where creativity was no longer seen as foolish, but as essential. Kavi didn't change to fit the world. He stayed true to himself, and in doing so, helped change the world around him. Years later, when he was old and his feathers had faded to gray, younger crows would perch beside him and ask how he had known to keep going when no one believed in him. "Because I believed in something," Kavi would say. And that was enough to start. He watched as nests of all shapes and sizes filled the valley. The crows were no longer just scavengers. They were builders, thinkers, creators. All because one crow had dared to do things differently. The lesson is this: just because others don't understand your path doesn't mean it's the wrong one. Stay true to what drives you. Your uniqueness might one day be the strength the world needs.